What's up, Go to Ones? Frank from the Go to Guild here. Checking out a new startup today from my mentor, Hiten Shah. It's called Nira, Data Access Governance for Microsoft 365 and Google Drive. So we're going to review the page, give them some feedback, and see how well they communicate what they do. I spent the last 15 minutes absolutely eviscerating this website, thinking I was looking at the homepage, and I was looking at the About page because I'm an idiot.
God damn, homie.
But if you want to see that anyway, just to see what I was expecting to see and see if it matches up with what they actually have, I'm assuming it's going to match up because I was like, I don't understand why this, and this isn't there. But anyway, so we're going to review the hero and then the rest of the page. Hiten Shah is... how would I describe Hiten Shah?
He's a businessman. He's a man of business.
He's a man of business. One of the best mentors you could ever have. Definitely suggest hitting him up, getting a follow, or giving him a follow rather. But let's check this out. Data access governance for Microsoft 365 and Google Drive. Manage file access permissions and secure sensitive cloud data from unauthorized sharing. So put in your work email, works with Google Workplace, 365, OneDrive, SharePoint, and you could see a little preview of the app on the right side. This is pretty much everything you want in a hero. What software they integrate with, so you can disqualify yourself if you don't use that software. So it's clear what the purpose is, data access governance. That might be...
Okay, well, check this out. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the sale.
Might be big words for some people, but I think most people who need this should know what that means. But there is probably like 30% of people that probably don't know what data access governance really means. Manage file access permissions and secure sensitive cloud data from authorized sharing. The only things I would add to this is, okay, so manage file access permissions and secure. That's what you do. Why do you want to do that? Why does that matter? For somebody that should care about this that doesn't, is there something you can convince them of? Can you convince them that, hey, my friend who started Strong DM, they said the last company they were working on, there was a huge data breach and it totally killed the company. Maybe it's the fear of tanking your business by not having tight control over access control. So that's like one little piece I would add to this. And I'd maybe play with the data access governance part. But I think that's going to work for most people. Me, I like videos. I like little mini explainers. I like little looping GIFs of motion, stuff that's happening. It helps me kind of visualize what the product's going to be like. But this is almost perfect. So the scale is 7 is I understand what the product is. 8, I understand why it's better. Then 9 is I'm ready to sign up right now. And it's a little weird because this one, I don't really know why it's better. I don't really understand why it's better than other data access governance startups. So it's kind of in between an 8 and a 9 for me because I also do feel like I would sign up for this right away. But I don't think I can give it a 9 because I don't feel like it's not a no-brainer now. I just know what it is. I don't know why it's better than others. There's also no social proof in the hero, which I generally like, whether it's like the list of companies or it's the size of the companies, the range of types of companies you have. I've heard a lot of people say if a company in their space is on the website, that makes them feel comfortable of using it because they know they're competing against a certain company. So something like that would help here a little bit. Trusted by, like, this is actually kind of redundant. The 365, you already have 365 here. You already know Google Workspace, Google Drive, fine. And if you're working in 365, you're probably working with OneDrive and SharePoint. So you actually don't need this. You could remove this and just put Nira works with everyone from startups to big business or whatever. And you have like a range of logos. That might help a little bit more. But for this hero, actually, I give the about page a 7.3. That's not good, but for this, I give it it's up there. It's a 8.6. It's a 8.6. Clap it up. Clap it up, guys. So for the rest of the page, what do we want?
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
I want to know pricing. I want to understand what sets this apart. I want to know not just the use case, but I want to know like the context of the use case with a company that I care about. That helps me kind of fully rationalize like, okay, maybe I do need this. Maybe we should be thinking about this a little bit deeper. And then maybe this is a me thing. I like to hear the story of the business. That helps me, even though some people don't think that matters, like brand doesn't matter. Let me just go full screen on this. The thing that I like about knowing the story of a company is that it lets me know what this company is likely to do in the future. Does this company care about this particular problem? Have they spent years building other things in this space? Are they experts in this space? Did they just like put together a good MVP so they can get into YC and they're just trying to flip this and they're probably not gonna be around? This is some more insider baseball thing, but I think even general consumers like knowing that they're supporting a company that has the values that they have. So I do think having the story and the background matters, especially in this one, because Hiten has built a bunch of companies and support a lot of people, and of all the things he could do, he chose to work on this. So there's a reason for that, and I'd like to know that reason. So let's check out the rest of the page, how Nira works. Obvious next step, Nira integrates with multiple cloud file applications, enable you to view and manage thousands of access permissions in one transparent interface. Get visibility, manage access, enforce security. Cool. It's B2B, but it's still
Boring.
It's boring. I don't know. Access control is just boring. File sharing apps conceal numerous data security risks. Collaboration is as simple as sending a link. Oversharing spreads company information across employees' internal blah 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 blah. Lots of text. I like the design of this. It's still compelling. It's nice to have little icons. Downloads and copying, employee offboarding, internal sharing, third-party access, public links, inbound documents. Unmatched visibility and control with a fraction of the resources. There we go. We got some logos. We got action. Cool. IT teams of all sizes use Nira to manage and secure the most valuable cloud documents. Nira allows me to focus my teams more on driving business value rather than shutting down risk. What? What does that mean? A huge asset was Nira's time to implementation. The ability to sign in, review risk, and remediate access issues immediately was phenomenal. Great testimonial. I hate this side-scrolling nonsense. Can I control it? Nope. I just gotta wait. You want me to be patient? Nope. Not happening. Oh, there is a FAQ on the homepage. Oh.
That one there was a violation.
I said this in the last video. I hate FAQs on the homepage. Let me go full screen again. I hate FAQs on the homepage. Stop doing it. The point of a homepage is to answer the frequently answered questions. That's literally the point of a website. To explain what is Nira is the question. If that isn't answered and you've scrolled all the way here, you have no idea what's going on.
So if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost.
You're lost. If they don't know what it is by now, nobody is scrolling to find the FAQ. And I don't believe. The other thing with FAQs is I think people invent questions that they think are frequently asked. I don't think people are like, what's Nira? Like after going to the page, is that the most frequently asked question? After have 50 people scroll the page, don't tell them anything, just scroll this page and then ask them if they can answer this question. Data access governance system. Data access governance. It's literally the first 3 words of the page. Like, people know what it is. If they don't, they're too dumb to use this software.
Okay.
Oh man, that's not very nice, man.
That ain't cool, dude.
Yo, I don't. Sometimes you gotta fire your customers because they be annoying. Yeah, I hate this part. This could be good. The fact that they have some really good case studies, and these titles are bad though. It's not how SurveyMonkey uses Nira, how HackerOne uses Nira, it should be how HackerOne increased blah 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 by 30% using this Nira feature. And there's 3 products, right? There's admin, monitoring, security. So what I would do, I would have 3 case studies, 1, 2, 3, and it would say this, and it would say Nira admin or Nira whatever, the 3 services, and then it's like, oh, that's why people use it. Oh, that's the impact of using it. Okay, maybe I should be thinking about that. I respect that company, and they're probably smarter than me, so I'm gonna do it. Share some best practices,
Show us some love.
Just show us some love. Cool. What do I think about the rest of the page? It was going well until this part and this part. They kind of, it's not the best, but it's not terrible. It's still pretty good. It's a pretty solid page. Is there a pricing page? I hate when there's no pricing page. That means it's expensive. It's gotta be expensive. When you see a C demo, that's like market price on the menu. It's like, no, when I see that, it's not good for me.
Hey, run for your life.
What are we gonna give this score wise? It's still a pretty solid page. But I don't think it really like increased that much. It probably went down a little bit. So I'm giving it an 8.4. Still a pretty solid page, but there's just like little things they could improve on that. But if you're in the market for a data governance solution, check out Nira. At minimum, you get to meet some very smart people. At maximum, you might, save your company from a data breach and total financial ruin. Just saying. Somewhere in between there, you will probably land, which is pretty good. Check it out, Nira.com, 4-letter domain. Crazy. That's how you know they're legit. Nira.com. Sign up with your work email. Check them out. Tell Hiten Shah Frank sent you. And that's it. As always, brush your teeth, walk in the corner. Check out GoToGil.com. We have a new community we just launched, so you can get unlimited feedback for $99. It's pretty dope. You should do it. Video feedback and feedback on whatever you're working on. $100 a month. It's nothing. I should be charging $1,000 or $2,000 for it. I really should. But I really love doing this stuff, and I found a way to organize it in an efficient way. So I'm going to keep posting and doing that. And then we also have new business audit product. You can check our blog. We did a bunch of these kind of in-depth reports on everything from product and marketing, getting customer feedback for you, some suggestions. On the web, I couldn't publish all the info I would normally send to you, but it gives you a pretty good idea of like 80% of what you get. So check it out. Go to gil.com. Denbo out.